In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, there was a modest secondary school named Great Future High. Known for producing bright students with aspirations to change their world, it was a beacon of hope in a neighborhood grappling with challenges. Among its students were 4 inseparable friends: Teo, Kemi, Femi, and Sade. Though they had promising futures, the allure of the nightlife in Lagos had begun to infiltrate their minds. Tales of glitzy nightclubs, booming music, and carefree adventures seemed far more appealing than endless lessons and examinations. It started as a joke during break time. "Teo, have you ever been to the Velvet Lounge?" Femi asked, leaning against the school wall. Teo shrugged, a sly smile playing on his lips. "No, but I've heard it's wild. People say it's like entering another world." Kemi, flipping her braided hair, chimed in. "Sade and I are tired of these books and teachers. Maybe we should check it out sometime just to see what it's like." Tiada said, the usually reserved one, hesitated. "But what about the exam? It's just 2 weeks away." Femi waved her concern off. "One night won't ruin anything. We've been studying hard. We deserve a break." I asked for furlough if we deserve it. Why not? The seed was planted. The 4 friends agreed to sneak out the following Friday night, skipping their evening study sessions to experience Lagos nightlife firsthand. Friday came faster than they anticipated. Dressed in their best outfits, clothes they'd hidden from their parents, they met outside their school compound at dusk. Tayo led the way as they flagged down a rickety taxi that would take them to the Velvet Lounge. The club was everything they imagined and more. Neon lights illuminated the space, music pulsed through their bodies, and the air smelled of perfume and excitement. For the first time, they felt alive, untethered by the expectations of school and family. They danced, laughed, and lost track of time. Strangers bought them drinks, and the night blurred into knighthood. As the clock struck midnight, the atmosphere in the club shifted. A group of men entered, their presence commanding attention. They were dressed in sharp suits, their faces expressionless. One of them, a tall man with a scar running down his cheek, scanned the room like a predator. The friends noticed the tension but shrugged it off, continuing to dance. It wasn't until Teo accidentally bumped into one of the men that trouble began. "Watch where you're going," the man growled, his voice low and menacing. Henrietta moaned. "Sorry," Teo stammered, stepping back. But the man wasn't appeased. He grabbed Teo by the collar, drawing the attention of the entire club. Temi rushed forward. "He said he's sorry. Let him go." The scar-faced man sneered. "Kids like you shouldn't be here. Do you even know who we are?" Before they could respond, chaos erupted. The men drew weapons, shouting for everyone to get down. It was a robbery. The friends crouched behind a table, their hearts pounding. Shade whispered, "We need to get out of here." But the exit was blocked, and the robbers were ruthless. They stripped patrons of their valuables, barking threats to ensure compliance. When one of the robbers noticed the friends, he smirked. "What's this? School children pretending to be adults?" The scar-faced man approached them, his eyes narrowing. "Give me your phones and whatever else you've got." Trembling, they handed over their belongings. Kemi tried to hold back tears, but they streamed down her face. The ordeal lasted an hour, though it felt like an eternity. When the robbers finally fled, leaving the club in disarray, the friends were too shaken to move. Though Lydia police arrived shortly after, questioning everyone. The friends avoided mentioning their school, fearing their parents would find out. They managed to return home before dawn, their spirits broken. On Monday morning, they sat silently in class, their minds replaying the terrifying night. The once vibrant group was now subdued, their laughter replaced with solemn stares. Their grades began to slip as the trauma lingered. Sade, who had always been top of the class, failed her mathematics test. Femi, once confident and outspoken, withdrew into himself. Their teachers noticed the change and called a meeting with their parents. It was during this meeting that the truth came out. The revelation was a shock, but it also served as a turning point. With the support of their families and teachers, the friends began to rebuild their lives. They attended counseling sessions to process the trauma and started focusing on their studies again. Slowly but surely, their grades improved. By the time their final exams arrived, they were prepared. Though they couldn't erase the events of that night, they used the experience as a lesson. Years later, the friends reflected on that fateful night. Taya became a motivational speaker, sharing his story to warn young people about the dangers of recklessness. Kemi pursued a career in social work, helping troubled teens. Kemi became a teacher, while Sade excelled as a psychologist. They never returned to a nightclub, nor did they forget the night that changed their lives. It became a reminder of the importance of choices and the consequences they carry. If you'd like a more detailed version or specific themes explored, let me know.